Hello again, my friends. Welcome back after this Easter 2024. I took a pause last week to spend some time with my family and my relatives. I hope you had the opportunity to do the same with the people you love. But we are back and we are speaking again of APFX Primo, the plugin I showed you right before Easter. Why, you may ask, we are focusing again on this? Because I have some incredible tips, some things that you may be really curious to know, including a possibility to use it for free forever without limitation and completely legal right after the intro. We are back with the APFX Primo, and at the moment of this video, the last review is version 1.3.1. That is slightly updated, it's a minor update compared to my last video, so this proves how often it is updated. I'm showing you some additional details. Why? Because I was contacted by one of the developer that are creating this tool that are two Italian guys working in the northern part of Italy. I cannot mention their name, I have to tell you, because they have some limitation I cannot share with you right now. But in any case, they asked me not to mention their real names in that, but just to refer to them as the company name. They are working on this. They are young guys, below 30, both of them, and they are really focused on this and trying to give really some improvements. Uh, you may have noticed that there are some great functionalities and also possibilities in this tool because, in my opinion, it is. I'm really interested in what can be coming up. But also there are some tips because, as I said, one of them was so kind to check my full video from last week and let me get and gave me a feedback, including some great tips I would like to share. I'm more than happy to share with you for because the the tool is even more powerful than what I expected. And by the way, I have also the possibility to share with you a sort of bug fix that was not that I found during last review. So let's start. I'm gonna start directly from the bug fix. I told you last week, last video, sorry, 2 weeks ago, that when selecting the audio option in this tool and when starting it with some configurations like the connection of an audio card like mine, that is the one that I'm gonna connect now, so that the system is recognizing it. Give me a moment, so it is detected. Okay, if I select the Revelator IO24, the audio card I use, and if I use this configuration, you see that uh, I can I can select it as an input, as an output, as I did last time. So very simply, what I showed you last time, what I told you last time, is that if I close Primo, detach my card, or even if I start I mean, if I start the plugin without my card connected, yeah, this is what is happening. there are there are some strange effects. Sorry, let me. Okay. In particular, you may see that the options have been lost. So the configuration we had last time has been lost. Now, what I can tell you is that if I do it again, if I connect again the card, close Primo, open it again, this time it will not happen because it cannot do it. Okay, but if I go again in the options and select Revelator, so let me show you again. This one, then I'm closing the options, closing Primo, disconnecting my card, starting again Primo, You see, okay, this is visible. Not touching anything, but you see that the system, the plugin used the first audio interface it could found, that was my headphone. But of course, this one was a major fault, in my opinion. I really had appreciated that the plugin would show, please no, consider that the audio card that should be connected is not, so it is not available. But what is happening now is that if I, sorry, if I connect again my card, oh sorry, it's so slow. If I connect again my card and start again Primo, what is happening is that, yes, again, to give it time to detect it, is what is happening is that the configuration is still present. You see that I didn't do anything. So in simple words, the plugin is not losing the configuration, is keeping it. So it is working as expected when the audio interfaces are available. If by mistake you start it without the connection of the audio interface you want to use, don't get mad, just turn it off and connect your interface and start it again. It will return to the configuration you spent time to select. So this one, from my point of view, is solved. Again, I would like to have an option for the system not to select automatically any audio interface, but at least to give me a message that it cannot select the audio interface I'm expecting. But in any case, for me, this is going to work because I'm not losing my configuration as I thought I could do. Then let's speak about price for this great plugin. You may remember from last video that there is a discount code TutoJam25 that can give you a 25% discount in the version that you can use on your computer, PC or Mac. But that's not finished because the iPad version is completely, totally free. The discount I showed you is for the PC version. If you want to use it on a computer, it is paid. The price, I told you by mistake last time that the price used to be lower. No, that's not true. The price was $29.90 since the beginning of the commercialization. But of course, in the early stage of this sharing, there was an early bird discount, and that's why I paid it less. But you have the same opportunity because you can use the discount code that I'm listing below. Again, TutoJam25, remember that. If it is not working, just let me know. But remember, this is valid until the end of May 2024. Later, it will not be valid anymore. This is not the reason to purchase the plugin. But if you're happy with it and you want to support the developers, consider that. Also because there is another surprise I'm going to show you later like this. But in any case, remember, if you have an iPad, only an iPad is not working on an iPhone, but or for Android. At the moment, is only available for iPad. But if you have an iPad, you can use it completely free. It is on the Apple Store. You can download it. It's completely legal and completely free. So that is, in my opinion, a great opportunity you have to test this great software. Okay. And now, another thing that I really would like to share with you, because it is something that you may have noticed if you spent some time visiting the website used by my friends in APFX. So, if you look at their website and their product, and you try to buy one of these, oh sorry, not like that, but if I go in the download page like this, so let me increase the size so you can look at that, you may see that it is said that Primo is part of the Guitar for the Future initiative. So if you click here, you will see that for any purchase of this device, for each copy sold, so this is one of the reasons to take the paid version. A tree is planted with the collaboration by APFX and Tree Nation. I'm really sensitive to environmental initiatives, and I think this one is really a great idea. Uh, I really love the name Guitar for Future. For me, it's fantastic, and I didn't know it when I purchased this plugin, but now I'm even more happy to know that I contributed to this with my payment. Consider that also in this page, if you are curious, there are updated information about how many plants trees have been planted, the area recovered with forest, the quantity of carbon oxide absorbed by this initiative, and so on. So it is great. You can evaluate what is also the contribution you can give to the environment when doing this. Again, this is not the reason for purchasing this plugin, but I think that it is interesting to know that for the price we are purchasing also something more that we didn't expect. But let's now go to another tip that you may really be interested into, because this one is a functionality that I didn't show you completely in detail about the device. And that is something that, by the way, I gave you maybe a wrong information last time. I told you when describing the effect chain possible in this plugin that it is not possible to change the position of the elements, to move them before or after distortion, or change the sequence, or to have, for example, two delays, two reverbs, or something like that. So I told you that the chain is quite rigid because it is similar to what this plugin aims to replicate. It is replicating a, a real amplifier, an amplifier including some effects. So it's not replicating a pedal board, it is replicating an amplifier. But there are some things that are really funny. I didn't notice it in the beginning, but I used it later. That is something I really appreciated. You may see I am on the page where phaser and chorus are present. Something I didn't notice, and you may have not noticed, is that, and was explained me by the developers, there is this small button that is for chorus and phaser. This one, you see that now it is selected as stereo post. If I click it, it becomes mono pre or mono post. What does it mean? It means that both the chorus and the phaser can be placed in three different positions. Pre means before the distortion, and that is something that everybody liking Eddie Van Halen will appreciate, because many songs like In Talk About Love and others are famous because he used to have a phaser or even a phaser before the distortion, and that was one of the way to obtain that fantastic and peculiar sound, the tone. It is also possible to have them after the distortion, as usual, because normally chorus and phaser are after the distortion. And if placed after the distortion, they can be either mono or stereo. So if you want to have a three-dimensional effect, you can select even stereo version. It cannot be in stereo before distortion for obvious reasons. The distortion is only one, the preamplifier is only one. If I place it before the preamplifier, the signal will be only mono, cannot be stereo. But if it is after that, it can give you additional three-dimensionality, selecting even a stereo version. So it is really possible to obtain Something more that I didn't expect that is really interesting in this possibility. So an additional functionality that was already present. My mistake, I was not able to find it out, but believe me, I'm testing it heavily. So after this one, I'm gonna attach two or three suggestions. But in any case, okay, let me go to the conclusion. I don't want this video to be as long as the last one because it was only aimed to give you an additional overview and in particular to introduce you to some additional extra. I will do some other videos about this plugin, especially because I didn't give you many examples from my how you can play, what are the sound that you can obtain, because I mainly focused on letting you test it for so that you could have the opportunity to check it directly with your ears. In any case, consider that if you want on the home page, there are some samples provided by the directly by the developer, friends, one of their friends, great guitarist, you will hear it. So you have a lot of samples here that you can check to feel how it plays, and consider that the test has been done using the pre-installed preset that you can find, and then you create yourself. I did some experimentation myself, so I'm gonna show you something in next videos about that. So some kind of effects that you can obtain. I'm really surprised by how usable are the sounds that are coming out of this device. Also, I'm planning to perform some focus on the stage mode and the possibility to use the device also for with the presets, with MIDI and so on. So I'm going to show you also some details about that, but that is for the future. In the meantime, I would like to remind you the iPad version is free. If you want to purchase it, you are gonna also help our planet and of course the company that is with the guys that are working on this. But you can get it with a discount. TutoGem25 is the code that you can use at the checkout to get a 25% discount. Again, I'm not endorsed. I'm not telling you that you need to purchase this. You can try it for free. If you download the iPad version, it is free. So you are not required to pay anything in any case. Try it extensively. You have time until the end of May to use the bonus if you want the discount. And if you really feel that you want to help this company, you feel that this product is worth the price, you can also have, leverage the discount I share with you. They share with me because, of course, I can provide this because they were so supportive to give me this possibility. So thank you again. I'm going on using this one. I have been using it for some months with a great satisfaction, and so that's why I was so happy to share this with you. And in the meantime, thank you again for watching, and see you next time.